Madam Chair, that would bring us to item 12, the presentation by Kent Van Norwick of the Reichert House.
Okay, Mr. Van Norwick. All right.
Hi,
Come
I'm
on to
Ken
the
Van Nortwick, volunteer for Reichert House. I'd like to introduce first Mr. John Alexander, our Administrative Director, and
Get
next,
closer to the mic, Ken.
Mr. Tommy Howard Jr., Chairman of the Board of Reichert House, Inc. And then I'll speak to our project. Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioners. Just want to start off by thanking you for the support that you've shown the Reichert House Youth Academy over the years. Currently, we are receiving CAP funds from you, and part of that has went towards our career exploration program, where we equip young men with employability skills to make sure that they have something to do once they graduate from high school, if they're not going to go straight into college. But a couple other things that we have going on. We are at our record numbers in the organization. We have over 100 young members on our roster, and about 85 to 90 participating a day. Also, we sent the most young men we've ever sent to leadership camp up in Parris Island, South Carolina this summer, and graduated 50 young men. And that was also due to some of the funds that you provide for our organization. Graduation rate, 95% from high school, and we're now placing more young men in college and in the workforce. And it's important that we continue to support organizations like the Reichert House, when 80% of our young men will not go into the juvenile justice system. So we would just like to thank you for your support of our organization and your continued support and all that you have done for us thus far. Thank you.
All right, thank you, John.
Good morning. My name is Tommy Howard. I'm currently the chair of the Reichert House Advisory, Inc. and president of the Reichert House. I just want to speak briefly about the Reichert House ice cream shop. That it's a new business entity that we see our at-risk youth as we're trying to get them involved as a conduit to make them productive young citizens. I have Ken, well, Ken has us with him this morning, but he's going to speak briefly about the ice cream shop. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Van Norwick.
Thank you. I hope you can put this image on your...
I think we can.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Reichert House has been very lucky in the past with community contributions, and specifically a Mr. Mike Manfredi, the owner of Sweet Dreams Ice Cream here in town in West University Avenue, many times donated and wanted to do more. And on his own volition came up with a project for Reichert House of a ice cream shop in East Gainesville, located at 1040 East University Avenue, between the McDonald's and the Kangaroo near Waldo Road. This building used to be Rocky Cola, Press and Eds, and originally Maryland Fried Chicken, built in 1957. The owner of the property, the Henderson Estate, has been very generous to Reichert House and has agreed to essentially let us live there for free for the upcoming next long period of time. Mr. Manfredi has agreed to license us as an ice cream facility under his name pro bono, $1, which he donated, and he will manage, train, and give us his expertise. The purpose of the project is twofold. Number one, as you all know, we're in tough financial times, and we are not here to ask the County Commission for money. I'm here to ask the citizens of Alachua County to donate to this long-term investment project, which hopefully over many years to come will produce young men with experience in marketing and managing and business. This will be a combination business operation for Reichert House, a profitable business. And by the way, Reichert House holds the 4th state restaurant license under the not-for-profit category. It's a very rare situation. We hope that not only will the ice cream shop produce revenue for Reichert House to help support ourselves, we are looking forward to having as many as 50 young men a year process through the ice cream shop, doing everything from learning the books, learning about business, liability, operation, expenses, and profit, through mopping the floors, cleaning, serving ice cream, becoming assistant managers and potential managers after they graduate. The young men will work there very limited hours because their primary responsibility at Reichert House is educational and academic, and we want to integrate this vocational opportunity in for our young men. Currently, the ice cream shop, as pictured, is one of the renditions we've offered. We currently are essentially ready to pull a building permit. We have a survey, we have a floor plan, we have very fortunate to have pro bono construction team, Richard Wagner, Joiner Construction, on his third pro bono project for Reichert House. I'd like to mention he saved us over $250,000 at 1704 East Southeast 2nd Street at our primary building, and he's going to be working some miracles here too. We have pro bono survey, pro bono architect, Mr. Victor Ramos, pro bono civil engineer, Todd Dunn, Attila Bodo, structural engineer. We have a fantastic team of pro bono professionals, and this project will move forward very quickly, dependent only on just one thing, and that's $80,000 that we're going to need to build out and finish this shop and open it as soon as we can for our young men and for the citizens of East Gainesville. This is going to be a very high quality product, locally made, run completely by the community owners. We're here today to ask all the citizens of Alachua County to dig into their pockets in this tough economic time and make a small contribution to the Reichert House Ice Cream Shop. I'd like to show you how you can do it. You can send your checks, go on the web. You can contribute through our website. And if you have any questions, you can call Reichert House. I just want to thank you all for taking the time to hear us. This is a program that has the potential to last for decades. And I just want to mention that when a youth doesn't graduate high school, they lose about $750,000 income over their lifetime. When a youth is sentenced to jail and ends up going to jail, he costs our community about $2.9 million over his lifetime. We're incarcerating about 1,400 youth a year. That's costing our community, Alachua County, every year an additional $4.1 billion to keep these youth out of the public, locked up in jail, being non-productive and having a very low-grade life. Our purpose here is to give all our youth an opportunity to go out and earn a decent living. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the presentation. You have certainly demonstrated community collaboration. We'll take some cues from you on all of the pro bono work you've been able to
Well, this is
get,
the
but
kind of
it's-
project that almost no one says no to. This is a win-win-win situation,
Very good.
and all it's doing is improving the quality of life of these young men.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, for the escape,
Commissioner,
now,
Peterson.
y'all have some sort of time constraint on this too, don't you?
Well, as everything in life, yes, sir, we can't wait forever. And I encourage everyone to please try to donate quickly. We are running under time constraints. We've got 3 or 4 months to essentially raise the money and get ourselves open. We are working ahead as hard as we can for no money. And in fact, we just paid $120 for our sign permit. And we intend on going ahead and imaging the building as soon as we can to let people know we're there. And we're looking for contributions now, please. So now is the time for all good citizens to come to the aid of their community.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Very good. Congratulations on this. Are you able to apply for grants? Mr. Ben, have you had any success there?
Well, I've done a lot of asking, Ms. Chestnut. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you for the presentation. And we wish you the best. Okay, Mr. Clerk.